Right, Steve, thanks for coming to join us. Guys, Steve's been working with me for the past year on his health, his fat loss, his fitness transformation, and he's going to give us some insights to what that's been like over the past year. So, Steve, welcome, mate. Um, can, can,
Hello, good
can
to
you give
see
us a
you.
little bit of background? Like, who are you? Where you from? What's life like for you?
Right, I'm Steve. I'm 63 years of age. Um, Retired in July this year, so that's all good. Um, Got a brand new grandson in August of this year, so he's near on 5 months old now,
Awesome.
keeping me busy. And obviously with workouts and active recovery outside and running around after my grandson, fitter now than I've ever been.
Good timing for retirement, isn't it? Like, so you've got that extra time to give to the grandson.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've been thinking about it for a while because, as I say, from 60, I could have retired, but I kept carrying on. And with circumstances in personal life and whatever, it was just the right time. And then, obviously, last Christmas, my daughter announced that she was expecting, which was fantastic news. And he was born one day before my birthday. So that was even better.
It could have been great timing if it was
I
like,
know, yeah. The plan was that he was due to be born on the 23rd of
yeah.
August. My birthday's on the 8th, and he came on the 7th.
But you can still celebrate
Well,
together each year.
yes, that's what my daughter said. She said you can have jelly and ice cream with him and come to everything and say that it's a joint birthday present.
My son was born on my dad's 50th.
Was he?
Yeah, same birthday.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, I kept hoping upon hope that it was going to be the same day, but she had a planned cesarean, so
Close
she
enough.
yeah, and then obviously for 6 weeks she couldn't drive, so we were driving here, there, and everywhere for her.
Awesome.
So that's it. And then I've wanted to stay extra fit for that reason as well.
More reason, yeah.
Yeah.
So what obviously before you started working with me, you'd already been through a process and lost a lot of weight. But
Yeah.
what made you want to come join my program? What was the reasons that you got started and needed something different?
Yeah, I think what happened was I'd previously had a coach and I'd never used a coach before. I've been to the gym and obviously they had personal trainers at the gym, but I decided not to take them up. And I went online and just chose someone previously before you. And I thought whatever they was telling me was the right thing. So I adhered to everything they told me, did this, did that. And although they told me it, I never had any Zoom conversation with them, and I never actually has a physical one to one like I am with you with the trainer at all in 6 months.
Right, okay.
And it was quite expensive, but that's I thought well that's I'd look at around before and they were all similar prices, and I thought okay, but if this is the way going forward, it just wasn't for me. I didn't understand macros, didn't understand calories, nutrition and sleep and all that. I was just doing what I was told, and I
Right.
thought
So
that was right.
there's probably a bit of a lack of education and self-empowerment.
Yeah, I think so. And it was a bit of naivety on myself, really, because I thought, well, I do go to the gym, but I just thought, well, I told him what my goal was, and we didn't achieve it really. And
Yeah.
so when I left there, I took 6 months before I even looked at anything else. And then I saw your on Instagram, Facebook, and whatever, and I just started following you. Really,
Yep. Okay. So when we did get started, what were the goals and the things that you had in mind that you wanted to work towards?
I think I wanted to because I mean, I'm quite a light frame really. I was 75 kg. I wanted to lose some weight. Obviously, I had some body fat and whatever. And I just wanted to sort of try and put on some lean muscle really
Hmm.
and understand all about nutrition and habits and sleep really. That was more important when you told me, all these things are more important than just doing the gym.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Because if you if you look at the amount of time that you can spend in the gym, or what the average person might spend in a gym, if that's 3 to 4 hours, or if it's in your home gym or whatever, then it's around like 2% of your whole time in a week.
Exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that was it. I mean, I was doing 3 workouts a week before you, and even when I've joined you, 3 workouts a week, and they take about 45 minutes to an hour. I mean, in, out, done it. And
Yeah.
I've got the rest of the day for myself, whatever, as you said. And then doing my fitness pal, that helped me greatly. And you was helping with my sleep pattern and what I should do and whatever. And that's helped me amazingly.
So what has your experience been like through this process and the program? What are the parts that you've enjoyed and you feel you've benefited from most?
I think it's you, to be perfectly honest. No, it's not being big-headed, because I think that nothing was too much trouble for you. So even if, there was 2 Zoom calls a week, if you wanted to join them, which a lot of the times I tried to, as many as I could, because then the other lads were giving me tips on what they were doing and how they were progressing. And if I had any issues, I could ask you, and you'd come back with within no time at all. If I didn't have the particular exercise at the gym, I didn't have that gym equipment, you always gave me an alternative to do. And that really made my day easy.
Yeah.
And that was it more than anything, knowing that there was a sort of the inner circle where we all were, and that I've kept in touch with some of the chaps outside of, just chatting away and saying how you're doing and whatever, comparing pictures, really, just to see where I've come from and where I'm at now.
Yeah, it's always, I think it's important, no matter what stage of your journey, that you've got that kind of sounding board.
Yes.
Someone to check in with, someone to ask questions if you're not sure. And if you're
Yeah.
feeling stuck with anything, then you don't have to be stuck when you have that support and somebody to ask.
No, and because I was doing 3 workouts a week, generally they were sort of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I knew in advance of the next time, if I had an issue, I could drop you a line, and before long, you'd reply back to me either via voice message or chatting like we are now, or anything like that. So I always felt comfortable knowing that you were there.
Right. So what are the physical results that you've achieved over the past year?
Well, obviously, I've lost 5 kg in weight, which
Yeah.
is marvelous, or nearly 6 kg in weight. So, I mean, when you think about it, that's not far under a stone, and I didn't have a lot to lose. So I
Yeah.
didn't,
You
because I
were
was small
already of a
frame.
healthy body weight when you came in, so it was really just dropping some body fat and like toning up a bit.
Yeah, I think so. And at 63, I thought to myself, I'm, not bragging. I didn't look too bad myself, I didn't think, but knowing that I've lost 5 kg and that I've increased reps, increased weights, I've done pull-ups that I could never do before.
Let's talk about those pull-ups.
Yes, well, that's it. So when I first joined you, although I'd never done any pull-ups with the previous trainer, so he never put them in my program, so I never tried them. So when I tried them for the first time with yourself, I could do 2, 3 at a push.
Yeah.
And I thought to myself, oh, this is ridiculous. Surely I can do more than that. But I couldn't. I mean, the body weight just wouldn't allow me to. And over a period of time, and obviously I've learned so much from yourself. And now when you set me those 5 minutes, how many pull-ups you can do in 5 minutes, I can do on average between 32 and 38 in 5 minutes.
Well, yeah,
I
which is
mean,
awesome.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
In my wildest dreams, I never thought I could do that many.
It's a
So
great amount of
that,
pull-ups and doing a 5 minute time block.
yeah, well, you know what? When you said the first one of 5 minutes, I thought, oh, this is okay. This is easy. But it isn't easy. But after the first minute, I thought to myself, like, just stagger yourself, see how many you can do. It's not like doing 10 at a time and 10 at a time and 10 at a time. I just thought, how many could I do? But now I feel comfortable doing 35 in 5 minutes.
Yeah. Well done, mate.
Yeah.
It's a great amount of progress, and also we mentioned the fat loss, the weight that's been dropped, but equally your upper arm and your chest circumference has also slightly went up as well, which is great.
Yeah. Yeah. And so, my waist has gone down and my chest and my arms have gone up. So I thought, well, that's all positive. And I know I'm doing the work. Yes, I understand that. But without you behind me, I wouldn't know how to do it, or sort of say to you, I feel a bit crap this week or whatever. And you say, just step it back and don't feel as though you've got to meet that. And then in my head, I thought, I must keep doing it. I must keep doing it. But you gave me the confidence to take a step back and then take a step forward the following week, just,
Yeah.
and that made it in my head think, well, I'm doing it right then.
Progress happens over the long term.
Yeah. I mean, as I say, when I first joined the previous one, I thought, oh, I signed up for 3 months and then I signed up for another 3 months and that was it. But when I'd been following you for so long, really, before, I was so committed, I signed up for the year. So that's how I knew that you were the right the right place and the right time to join up, and you know, I don't regret it at all.
Great. Well done. Lots to be proud of.
Yes.
So we spoke about the results, but how does that bleed into your everyday life? Like, what do you feel the bigger impacts have been of the changes that you've made and the progress that's happened?
Oh, first and foremost, I feel fitter. So, that's first and foremost. I've got a lot more energy. I'm less tired. I've got a reason to get up and go and do it and enjoy it, enjoy the workouts, enjoy the training. And I've got a lot of time for my new grandson. And everyone says to me, "You're looking better than ever." So that must be something. And I'm not saying it just be big headed, but I think, well, if the people are noticing it and they, colleagues of mine, of mates of mine of similar age have sadly passed away and they were all morbidly obese, all of them. I'm not saying that added to it, but the worry of it. And I just feel comfortable in my body and in my health. Full
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah, lots of quality life to look forward to still, and I think
Yes,
that's
definitely.
where most people go wrong when they hit retirement age. Because a lot of people want to do more things, but then their physical health and fitness can then hold them back if they're neglected.
Yeah, I mean, I was planning on doing some volunteering, but I haven't had any time yet. That was the plan. I said I'm going to volunteer once a week. I'm going to do this and do that, but I haven't had time. But I have had the energy to do it, but I just haven't had the time.
Yeah, now you need to volunteer to do babysitting.
Yes, well, that's it, and that's unpaid
Yeah,
as well. But
yeah,
yeah, I mean, and I think that's generally, I'm just so happy with where I am at the moment. I'm in a happy place.
great, great.
Happy,
Well, I'm
happy,
happy
yeah.
for you, Steve. You've been an inspiration to work with, not just for myself, but also for a lot of the guys within the community as well. So,
Good.
you keep on flying the flag, mate.
Yeah, we'll do. And we'll see where it goes in 2025.
Yeah. Good luck with your goals in the next phase, mate. Thank you very much for coming on the call.
Cheers, Buzz.